Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man. We're taking a trip around the state yet again. We got 10 hidden Tennessee towns that don't feel real. So, I wonder where we're going. And I wonder what we talking about.
We said, what was the title? Oh, Hidden. Okay.
Yeah.
Hidden. Okay.
Hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. You got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
Hey, let's get into this. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
You know those movies where someone drives through a perfect small town and thinks, places like this don't exist anymore. They do. 10 of them, all in Tennessee. And the number one spot might be the most unbelievable town in America. Here's what hidden charm actually looks like in Tennessee. Number 10, Dandridge. Most people pack a spare tire in their car. In Dandridge, locals pack a fishing rod. Not because they're planning to fish, just because that's what you do here. It's like carrying an umbrella in Seattle or wearing boots in Montana. Now, you might be thinking, okay, sure, some towns really like fishing. But Dandridge takes it further. This is Tennessee's third oldest town, founded in 1783. That's older than the state itself. And somehow, in 241 years, nobody here decided that fishing was optional. The main street still has brick storefronts from the 1800s. The Jefferson County Courthouse from 1845 still sits right there on the town square. Everything's on the National Register of Historic Places. But ask anyone what defies Dandridge and they'll say, we're between Douglas Lake and Cherokee Lake. Not the history, the lakes. Here's why that's actually perfect. Dandridge sits in this geographical sweet spot between two massive reservoirs.
Okay.
Douglas Lake to the east, Cherokee Lake to the west. So when you grow up here, fishing isn't something you learn from your dad. It's something you learn from just being alive. And because Dandridge never chased tourism like other historic towns, it never had to perform its identity. The brick storefronts aren't there for Instagram. The courthouse isn't a museum. People actually work there. The town just is what it is, which happens to be really into fishing. But here's where Tennessee towns start getting weird, because there's another small town about 80 miles southwest where the main attraction is something you literally cannot visit. Number 9, Hohenwald. Hohenwald has elephants.
Now, what? Hold on. No, never heard of the first one.
I'm probably not going to hear a lot of these.
And honestly, probably would never go to.
Yeah, it don't seem like they got. Like,
well, they right beside Sevierville, which most people pigeon forest Sevierville. That's where you in the mountains and all that.
Still.
On the vacation, so it's right outside of that tourist attraction. So I wonder, do some of them like live in Dandridge and like work in like the touristy area, just drive to, because they ain't that far from Knox, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder, is it like a commuter city? Like where they mainly commute for work?
Maybe so. I still want to go.
Nah, ain't no point in going.
I mean,
ain't nothing there.
Number 9, Hohenwald. Hohenwald has elephants. Not in a zoo, not in a circus, in a sanctuary that covers 2,700 acres of Tennessee hills. The largest natural habitat elephant refuge in the United States. And you can't go there. The elephant sanctuary in Hohenwald is completely closed to the public. Now, that seems insane, right?
The fuck?
Why build the nation's largest elephant sanctuary and then make it private? Because that's the whole point. These elephants spent decades performing. Circuses, zoos, tourist attractions. Constant noise, constant crowds, constant expectations. The sanctuary exists specifically to give them peace. Just 2,700 acres of forest and grassland where they can be elephants without being watched. And Hohenwald, this tiny German-Swiss immigrant town from the 1800s, just accepted this. They didn't push for tourist access, didn't demand viewing platforms for economic development. The town's name literally means high forest in German. And apparently the philosophy is, if you're going to live in a high forest, you respect the forest. even when the forest has elephants. Speaking of things that seem impossible,
Honestly, they in a perfect location because where they at, I don't think anybody would ever go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you know about the towns that's the main cities that's around it. You know
Yeah.
about those, right? Like this one,
Yeah.
even Savannah
What's
down here.
Oh, yeah.
Like down here, Pulaski,
Mm-hmm.
the clan. But now I did not. Damn, you learn something new every day.
Been here all my life and I ain't never
Like
I ain't never
wow,
heard of that. Yeah.
never heard of that at all. That's crazy.
there's a town in the Cumberland Mountains that looks like someone copy-pasted Victorian England and just left it there.
Huh?
Number 8. Rugby. Rugby, Tennessee was founded in 1880 by...
Girl, you ain't
I've
never
heard
heard no rugby before, bro. My bad. I was trying to go back. You ain't never heard no rugby. Where you hear about rugby from?
Long time ago.
I ain't talking about the sport.
Number 8. Rugby. Rugby, Tennessee was founded in 1880 by an English author named Thomas Hughes. His plan? Create a utopian colony for England's second sons. See, back in Victorian England, the oldest son inherited everything. Younger sons got nothing and had no real job prospects. So Hughes thought, what if we just built a new society in the Tennessee wilderness where class didn't matter? The colonists showed up, built Victorian cottages, established a library, constructed Christ Church Episcopal with these pointed Gothic windows. And then, it failed. Typhoid epidemic in 1881. Bad soil that nobody knew how to farm.
Yup.
Legal disputes over land titles. Most colonists were educated gentry who'd never done manual labor in their lives.
Damn.
By 1887, almost everyone had either died or left. Total failure. Except rugby never disappeared. A few families stayed. Just kept living in those Victorian buildings, maintaining the library, attending the church. And then in the 1960s, residents started actively preserving everything. Not rebuilding, not renovating, just keeping it exactly as it was. Today, you can walk through Rugby and see 60 original Victorian structures. The library still has books from the 1880s on the shelves. The inn still operates. The church still holds services. It's like a museum where people actually live. And the failure is what makes it work. If Hughes's utopia had succeeded, Rugby would become just another Tennessee town. But because it failed immediately, it froze. And that frozen failure is now more interesting than success ever could have been. Not
I ain't gonna lie, this one do look interesting to want to go, but also I wouldn't go because it looked like a sundown town. I ain't gonna hold you. It looked like, hey, you gotta get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's unincorporated too, so but it do look like you don't get that vibe.
I see what you mean.
You don't get the vibe like I do. It's like, damn, it's in the middle of nowhere to be real. It's more east though.
Oh,
Yeah, it's right.
I've
here.
never heard of it. I know I said that earlier.
Like it's close to the Knoxville area, but it's like out of nowhere. Why they think they was gonna be able to develop this area though? That makes no sense.
I can't even find it on my list.
And that frozen
It's
failure is now
unincorporated.
more interesting than success ever could have been. Not all experiments fail, though. 20 miles from Nashville, there's a village that almost became a ghost town in the 1990s. One guy spent $35,000 to save it. Now Grammy winners play there for fun. Number 7. Leaper's Fork. In the 1990s, Leaper's Fork was dying. Empty storefronts, fading buildings. Then, Aubrey Preston showed up and bought a property for $35,000. Not to flip it, not to develop it, just because he saw something nobody else did. Preston described it as a ghost town, like Telluride before they fixed it up. Which is a really weird comparison, right? Because Telluride became this massive ski resort. $1,000,000 condos, celebrity hideaway. But Preston didn't want that. He wanted to bring the village back to life without turning it into a tourist attraction. Artists started moving in. Musicians discovered it. Creative people who were tired of Nashville's noise but didn't want to leave the area entirely. And then something strange happened. The music venue at the heart of town started hosting jam sessions. Just local musicians playing whatever. Except sometimes Carrie Underwood would show up. Or some Grammy-winning producer. And they'd just play. Here's what Preston figured out. You can't manufacture community. But you can protect the space where community grows. In the early 2000s, developers wanted to build State Route 840 through the area. Preston and the residents fought it for a decade, and won. No highway exit, which meant no chain restaurants, no big box stores, no suburban sprawl. Preston then helped create the Land Trust for Tennessee, which now protects over 137,000 acres across the state. So Leiper's Fork today isn't a
What's the name of this one?
Leiper's Fork. I think that's something like that.
Leipers. They got a winery over there, don't they?
I like what?
Oh, they were gonna cut the 840 through there. Ah. And so they just dropped it down. That's all they did. Oh, you know what? We probably passed through here going back home. Is this where the cell phone reception be going out?
Could be.
Like it's a certain area. Nah, I don't think it's more down this way. But it's some bad cell service through there. I never pay attention. I know Thompson Station in that area, but oh, okay.
Preserved historic village. It's a living, creative community that happens to look like a country song feels.
I be wondering what's
And
off
yeah,
840.
sometimes that musician is someone famous, but they're not performing. They're just there. Because Leiper's Fork is the kind of place where ego doesn't work. Now that's a town that figured itself out recently. But there's one Tennessee town that figured out its identity in 1779 and never changed it. Number 6, Jonesboro. Jonesboro was founded in 1779, before Tennessee was a state, before the United States was really even sure what it was doing. And somehow, 245 years later, it still looks basically the same. Brick sidewalks from the 1800s, Victorian storefronts still in use. Most towns that old either modernized or became theme parks. Jonesboro did neither. It just kept being Jonesboro. Which apparently means telling stories. Every October, the town hosts the National Storytelling Festival. People come from around the world to sit in tents and listen to people tell stories. And it works. Stories aren't entertainment here. They're currency. They're how you connect with neighbors, how you pass down history, how you make sense of being alive. And it all makes sense when you realize Jonesboro survived 245 years by knowing exactly what it was. Not a manufacturing hub, not a tourist destination, not trying to compete with bigger cities, just a place where stories matter. The Appalachian tradition of oral history runs deep here. Your grandmother tells stories. Her grandmother told stories. It's just what people do. But sometimes history doesn't build gradually over centuries.
I ain't gonna hold you. This look like a cult town. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But you think everything look like something?
This looks like a cult town.
Like you want?
Only they people allowed. You like, okay, you know what? You got it. I don't want no part.
Sometimes it arrives in one explosive summer, and sometimes the town stages it on purpose. Number 5, Dayton. The Rhea County Courthouse in Dayton, Tennessee looks like every small-town courthouse in the South. Like nothing important has ever happened there. Except in July 1925, this courthouse hosted one of the most famous trials in American history, the Scopes Monkey Trial. Science versus religion, modernity versus tradition. It defined American culture wars for the next century. And now Dayton has the Scopes Trial Museum right there in the courthouse, preserved exactly as it was. Photographs, artifacts, the whole thing. Plus Monkeytown Brewing Company downtown. Because if you're going to be famous for the monkey trial, you might as well lean into it. The town's on the Tennessee River now. Great bass fishing, actually considered the #1 bass fishing destination in the nation. But people don't come for the bass. They come for the courthouse, to see where science and religion fought it out in front of the whole country. Not all small towns want the spotlight, though. Some just want you to slow down and look at the mountains. Number 4, Tellico Plains. Tellico Plains sits at the edge of Cherokee National Park with a population so small you could fit everyone in a high school gym. Main Street has mom and pop diners and a bakery that makes cinnamon buns the size of your head. Quiet.
See, like this, cinnamon bun size of your head. Oh, for those who want us to go, what's the spot?
To get the Senate.
No, the biscuits. The one Jolly went to. We haven't did a Jolly video.
Okay, Loveless
Cafe. We finally went to Loveless Cafe. To my mom. with us. Unfortunately, we didn't sit down.
They were packed anyway, but we didn't sit down.
Boy, it was packed during the middle of the week. It was the middle of the week.
Were like, people were like waiting. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a little minute, but we didn't have to wait that long.
No, we got it to go.
But we weren't able to sit down.
Yeah. I had to take my mom and get her situated, and that's what she had to have done. But overall, I think the experience is not bad. I actually enjoyed mine.
I'm the type of person when I go to certain places, especially if I'm trying it for the first time.
Hold on, let me say it. It would have been better if we had sat down.
Yeah, trying things for the first time. I like to sit down and like my food come out hot and I can eat it and enjoy it. But we had to take it to go, and then I don't like really eating in the car like that. So
yeah.
Like while it's moving, I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Because also like with the food, I just was like, I need a little bit more salt and pepper. But when you understand the type of restaurant, you cook for people allergens, so you like, okay, some people can't have more.
I think they can have a little salt and pepper, a little bit more salt and pepper.
Yeah, but they probably have it at the table. You just
add your own. But I'm gonna have to try it again. We just gonna have to go out the way.
It is out the way. Yeah. It's out the way.
And I'm gonna have to sit down. Yeah,
it's out the way, but it wasn't bad though. I would 100% say it's not bad. If you're ever in like the Nashville area.
Now, what was it? The biscuits? Those were good.
The biscuits.
Those were good. I did enjoy those.
They remind me of the and I can't never think of it.
The Sister East rolls.
It ain't those. No. I swear I feel like you're saying it wrong every time. So don't.
I make up my own stuff. But you know what I'm talking about.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. Probably besides me. You saying this to the internet. They like, what the hell she talking about?
What is that? I'll make up something real quick.
But
I think that is.
They remind me of store-bought joints, but better and more, because they're not like your traditional flaky biscuits you get from like, you know what I'm saying, what you think like, but they're still like
these ones, they are called Bert or something, something like that.
They similar to those, but better. But better, and they have their own little like jam or jelly, whatever you would consider it, that comes with it. It's pretty decent though. My mom really enjoyed what she had, and I should have got what she had. She had like a little breakfast sandwich. I got chicken. I had got chicken, eggs, and the loaded hash browns. What you get? Chicken and waffles. You did. You got chicken and waffles. Yeah. And what you had, that was for sit down. I don't know why you got it. I don't know why you got.
Let's get back on. By the time it was time to eat my waffle, it was like soggy.
Yeah, and I told y'all, I was like, go ahead, eat. I eat mine when we get there. And
okay, I'm like, no, but I'm about to try it again. Yeah.
Rural. Nothing fancy. Except motorcyclists travel from around the world to get here. Not for the town itself, for the road. The Cherry-Hollis Skyway starts in Tellico Plains and winds 43 miles through the mountains. Peak elevation over 5,000 feet. Long sweeping curves. Overlooks that make you pull over every few minutes. Then there's the Tail of the Dragon, US Route 129, which has 318 curves and 11 miles.
Damn!
Bikers call it a proving ground. The kind of road where you better know what you're doing, or you're leaving in an ambulance. And Tellico Plains is the gateway to both. Tellico Plains didn't try to become a destination. It just happened to be the start of two legendary roads. So the town adapted quietly. Restaurants put up bikers' welcome signs. Harley-Davidson opened a shop. The visitor center sells souvenirs for people on two wheels. But it never became a biker town. It's still a place where families rent cabins along the Tellico River, where kids catch crawdads, where the bakery sells fresh bread to locals who've been coming for 30 years. The road is the destination. Tellico Plains is just where you start. And maybe that's the smartest move. Let the thing that makes you special be something you don't have to maintain or perform. Speaking of mountains, there's a town that shares the same peaks as Gatlinburg, but feels like a completely different universe.
That's not.
Number 3. Townsend. Townsend, Tennessee calls itself the peaceful side of the Smokies, which sounds like marketing. Like some tourism board got together and workshopped phrases until they found one that's...
See, y'all finna stop disrespect. You know what? that part of Tennessee ain't gonna never be on number the bad. And they want to talk about crime and all this other stuff.
It's some nice little hidden gems.
You know,
other places.
What's the out south of the J? Pinson. Talk about Pinson, bro. I think Pinson don't get enough love when people talk about it, especially if you're in touch with the native roots. Talk about Pinson, bro. Like West Tennessee got some native grounds out there, bro.
Sounded nice.
Tennessee.
Except it's completely accurate. Townsend has the same mountain access as Gatlinburg. Same national park, same views, same hiking trails. But Gatlinburg has mini golf courses and pancake houses and traffic that doesn't move. Townsend has 550 people and a river you can hear from town.
550 people?
This doesn't make sense economically, right?
Everybody know each other.
Gatlinburg is right there, making millions. Tourists everywhere. Why wouldn't Townsend be doing the same thing? They're both gateways to Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Townsend is one of 3 official entrances. Cades Cove, one of the most popular spots in the entire park, sits just minutes from Townsend. You could actually turn this into Gatlinburg 2.0. Build the hotels, open the attractions. But Townsend just didn't. Families rent cabins along the Little River. Kids float down on inner tubes in summer. The local restaurants serve trout caught fresh from mountain streams. At night, the stars are so bright it looks like someone spilled glitter across the sky. And you can actually hear silence. Townsend figured out something most tourist towns never learn. Sometimes the best thing you could offer is less. The Great Smoky Mountains Heritage Center preserves the region's history. The Little River Railroad and Lumber Company Museum tells the logging story. Tuckaleechee Caverns, a mile-long cave system, sits nearby. But none of it feels like a tourist trap, because Townsend never became one. It stayed small, stayed quiet, stayed the peaceful side of the Smokies. But Townsend feels otherworldly because it's peaceful. There's a town that feels otherworldly because it literally looks like Hogwarts. Number 2, Sewanee.
What?
Sewanee sits on top of a mountain. In the
They
first
didn't even get us to Sewanee.
Sewanee. I've never heard of that one. Sewanee.
No.
That one right there. Oh no, that's not it.
But that's Georgia, bro. Unless they on a...
Unless it's like on like the, let me see, there's another place.
They'll be right here.
Franklin County, Tennessee.
I'm saying
Oh.
right here.
Hold on, calm down.
Open your
Wait a minute.
eyes. Open your eyes and see
open.
it's right there. Sewanee, the University of the South. Where your uncle at? Where he at? It's right. He right
Yeah,
outside.
all the way over yonder.
Well, this is a little further from him.
Go down a little bit.
See, you can see if you look with your eyes. You ain't gonna.
I was just trying to see the population.
First thing you see when you arrive is stone Gothic architecture that looks like it was stolen from Oxford University. Because it kinda was.
So this is a college.
Sewanee, the University of the South, was founded in 1857. Constructed by Oxford University in England with heavy British influence. The whole thing is Gothic. Pointed arches, stained glass, stone towers with spiral staircases. It feels like Harry stepping onto Hogwarts for the first time. And it's not just the buildings. The university owns 13,000 acres. 65 hiking trails cover the domain. Bluffs, waterfalls, forests. The entire plateau is basically the campus. It's also the only institute of higher education governed by the Episcopal Church, which means there's this overwhelming sense of holiness.
Yeah.
Like the space is set apart. Locals call it Holy Mountain. But here's the weird part. Sewanee Village, the actual town, is tiny. Population 2,300. So why does this place feel so massive? Because it's not trying to be a town. It's trying to be a world. Everything you need is here. Restaurants, shops, coffee, gas, the university bookstore. It's completely self-contained. All Saints Chapel has stained glass windows that'll make you stop breathing for a second. The Apostles' Chapel uses cross-bracing trusses and geometric glass to create this atmosphere of wonder. And then there are the trails. Bridal Veil Falls is the most popular waterfall. Greensview offers overlooks where the valley below looks like a patchwork of chromatic greens. You can bike, hike, or just sit on a porch at Sterling's Coffee, a historic yellow house that feels exactly like going to Grandma's. The whole place operates on a different rhythm. It's peaceful, but not in a boring way. The beauty is so overwhelming, you have to stop and process it way. All right, we've covered...
You know what's so crazy? Another way that you find out about, like, because Tennessee is very, like, spread out. And there's always, you got a plethora of little towns and stuff like that. Most of the time we only hear about a lot of these places, especially when you live in another region, is when you come to middle and you meet for, like, sports or... Like how you used to go your competitions and stuff. Like that's the only time you used to hear about different schools and different regions and and find out like, oh, who do you folks? Like, bro, I would have never. I ain't even heard of the College of the South.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Like, you know how many colleges in Tennessee? I ain't never thought about no College
the
of
University of the South.
The University of the South. What?
Yeah.
I never would have ever thought.
Facts.
I wonder have your uncle ever heard of it?
No.
He might have.
No, he ain't.
He's down there.
He ain't heard of it.
He's right down there. He ain't that damn far. Probably about a 30-minute drive.
He a lie and say yeah. You know, matter of fact, my neighbor, he'll come up with something real quick.
Ghost towns that came back to life. Victorian utopias that failed perfectly. Mountain colleges that feel like other dimensions. But the number one spot goes to a town that's charming for the weirdest reason. It's old. Really old. And somehow, it's more intact than towns that are even older. Number 1, Rogersville.
Yeah.
Rogersville, Tennessee was founded in 1775. The same year America was being born. It's Tennessee's second oldest town. Not the oldest, second. And yet somehow, it's better preserved than the oldest town. This federal-style architecture is remarkably intact. Brick storefronts from the 1700s and 1800s still house modern cafes and shops. The Hawkins County Courthouse, one of the oldest courthouses in Tennessee still in use, dominates the town square. The Hale Springs Inn, built in 1797, is still operating. Limestone steps on Main Street are worn smooth by generations of footsteps. Everything's on the National Register of Historic Places. But other historic towns feel like museums. Or theme parks. You can tell they're performing their history. Rogersville just exists. Maybe it's because Rogersville never had to reinvent itself. It was a frontier settlement in 1775. A trading post. A place where people actually lived and worked. And then it just kept being that. The buildings aged, the businesses changed, but the fundamental identity stayed the same.
Okay.
McKinney's Tavern still serves meals inside the Hale Springs Inn. Coffee at the Kyle still pours coffee in a historic building. Amos Mills Eatery operates in an 1800 structure overlooking a stone dam and waterfall. The Tennessee newspaper and printing museum tells the journalism history.
Oh, you're talking about like downtown.
Yeah, kind of look like where you from.
I feel like that looks more like where you from. Than
No. Downtown here looks my downtown.
Our downtown kind of looks like this.
Look like that. Downtown here where we stay at now looks like my downtown
with the little
Yeah.
I think your downtown a little.
What?
It's okay.
Hell, it's better than y'all shit.
Ours is better. Ours look better.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Nobody go to y'all shit and go take photos. Your niece and them used to come,
yes, people
come to our town and take photos.
No, they used to come.
And they used to be out there at the waterfall taking photos.
Seeing little boys.
And taking photos.
Because they ain't had nothing else to do.
We ain't coming there to take photos.
Yeah, but they not coming there to take photos. They coming there to see
But they are taking photos downtown.
Yeah, wasting time. Why they being fast? That's what that was about.
And they still was snapping it up. Can't do that where y'all
Yes,
at.
we can. People come there all the time.
Ain't no photos. Ain't no photo ops areas in y'all town.
Yes, it is.
Where?
Okay.
Where?
Downtown.
Nigga, y'all don't have a downtown.
What do we have then?
A little strip.
Y'all don't have a downtown.
That's what we actually do.
Well, I don't like y'all downtown. It doesn't look. It's not appealing. I don't like it. I don't like it, child. I like our downtown better.
It's so funny.
It's
funny. So funny, bro.
Let's go, child.
Still serves meals inside the Hale Springs Inn. Coffee at the Kyle still pours coffee in a historic building. Amos Mills Eatery operates in an 1800 structure overlooking a stone dam and waterfall. The Tennessee newspaper and printing museum tells the journalism history. The Swift Museum honors an early African American college that used to be here.
Whoa.
None of it feels curated. And maybe that's the secret.
college called?
Rogersville didn't preserve its history by freezing it. It preserved it by continuing to live in it. 10 towns. 10 different versions of what hidden and charming actually mean. If you've been to any of these towns, share your experience in the comments. And if you want more hidden Tennessee gems, hit subscribe. Because the state's full of places that don't feel real. Until you.
That's true.
I need more than just. I feel like every video.
Damn, we ain't talked about the side of Tennessee we from that they never show no love to. At least we got, you know what I'm saying? We got way more famous shit going on, you know what I'm saying?
I guess maybe
we got the famous people from our way, you know what I'm saying? Like even like the dude Walking Tall, even though I know now they trying to say he was the one who murdered his own wife. You know about that? Yeah, you do. Walking Tall, back our way. Pinson Mounds, back our way. Tina Turner, my way. You know what I'm saying? Highway 19. What y'all got?
I don't know, babe.
Y'all got football players. Hey, shout out to dude with the Kansas City Chiefs. What's his name?
Trey.
Yeah, from Kansas
Trey
City.
Smith.
Yeah, from Kansas City Chiefs.
We have a lot of famous people.
He's from where they from.
I looked up a list, the list of famous people.
Ain't nobody more famous than from. Oh, y'all got that movie. What's the movie your mama told y'all about?
Let's
told us about.
This,
what's the movie your mama?
It's not a competition, but I do.
No, what's the movie?
I can't remember. But
you got like they filmed Blasted Ain't Moan in my where I'm from, where my mom is from, for real. That store in Blasted Ain't Moan. That's the store we used to go to when I was a kid all the time. When we used to go back to her little part, and I used to go in that store all the time. They renovated that store to make it look good in that movie. So if you ever watched that movie, I've been in a store I used to go to when I was a kid, like a little tot. We got Tina Turner. I said Tina Turner.
Oh, this.
We
you
got
know this man.
Nope. We got shout out to if you're a basketball enthusiast, Tony Delk. If you know about Tony Delk, University of Kentucky, and if you know about basketball, Jarvis Varnado, still I don't know if he still holds the most blocks in the NCAA. I went to school with him, so. We got a little bit more going on to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We have things going on. I just don't be tuned in trying to, be in competition with people.
We got more going on, you know what I'm saying?
I love where I'm from.
But in the area, you know what I'm saying, the creative roots, he's from like right down the road from where I'm from. Alex Haley. Shout out to him. They still got his house as a memorial. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Shaft. Isaac Hayes, he's from back there. Did you know that?
I did know that.
You did not
I
know
did. We
that.
actually had a conversation not so long
did
ago.
we?
Probably like a year or two ago.
Did we?
Yes.
But it's a lot of famous historical figures from
But it was
West
nice
Tennessee.
learning like some of these on the list, especially like.
You talking about that?
Especially this and then the college, the South.
I would love to go there.
The College of the South? The University of the South.
University of the South.
I've never heard of that.
I would love to just see it in person. Now waterfall stuff, they got waterfalls all over the place. I ain't enthused to go to certain places for the waterfall. We got waterfalls here I don't even go to. Oh, they got an underground water cave here. Remember the people like they got it's a lot of stuff here in Tennessee. A lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, because I don't know.
I think they said. Then I look up something one time and said Tennessee got the most like underground caves or something.
You told me that. I don't know where you seen it at, but you told me. It may be true. I just state. Slow.
Underground water. That's Texas.
Oh, you got.
What?
Boy.
Tennessee, yeah. Damn.
It just says underground caves, right?
10,000 plus. So we could be standing over a grave right now. I mean, a cave. Cave.
Jesus.
You know they unearthed in the river here. This little water river downtown. They unearthing it. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how that's gonna go. You know we got a lot of battlefields here. A lot of Civil War battlefields here in Tennessee. There's one like right down from us. We ride by all the time, especially when she want to go over there to Sprouts.
Oh, well, it says they are known for the longest underground, Kentucky. We have more caves, but I've never, because have you heard of this cave?
Matter of fact, I did know that.
Let's wrap the video up.
Hater, bro. Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. Oh, also, if y'all want to see us do any other stuff like pertaining to this, if you want to see us check out your state, let us know in the comments down below, man. We want to check out some where y'all might be from. So y'all spam us up where y'all from and what we should check out, and let's get that research going. But we're going to have to do a video that sheds some light on West Tennessee and not just Middle and East Tennessee. Damn, motherfucker.
Put some respect on.
Y'all forget. It's 3 parts of Tennessee, bro.
Y'all forget about little us.
But until next time, y'all know how it go, man.
Please.
I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Here to call.
We are.
Kid and
We
C.
are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.